morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We got Sadie, Bud, and Lori. And today we are heading up north. We're gonna go to Lodi, California, and got a guy up there that has a crane, an all-terrain crane that we've been kind of eyeballing for a couple weeks, and finally got a chance to take the 3+ hour drive up there. So Lori and I and the dogs are gonna head up and take a look at this all-terrain crane, because it's like seems like it's just a really good deal, and for the price it's definitely worth taking a drive up to look at it. So stick around, and we're gonna head up that way and see what we come up with. So it's harvest season, and this is what happens when they harvest almonds. It makes a ton of dust. And this field right here, it looks like they're working in it right now. As you can see, it's just pretty dusty. We got some back there, and then we're heading into some more up this way. Lots of almonds out in this area. Just miles and miles of almonds and pistachios. And it's fall harvest right now, so everybody's getting after it. Boy, it's this one here almost looks like fog, but it's dust. I-5. Looks like we might get into some rain up this way. San Joaquin Valley here, kind of on the outskirts of the farming. But this area, all the way up this whole valley, is probably one of the largest suppliers of food and farming, especially a lot of specialty crops that are done in this valley. Definitely the largest in California, and one of the largest in the United States. Banos. A lot of tomatoes. Well, here it is in all its glory. And they always look rougher in person than they do in the pictures. But it's an 18-ton all-terrain. It's got an issue with these rear outriggers. They're intermittently working. And it's got a flat tire, obviously. I mean, for $5,000, I didn't expect a whole lot more. But my theory is if it's something that we can get operating correctly, I don't care what it looks like. It's got the 18-ton boom on it, which is, I'm not sure though. I gotta double check the extension, how far it'll extend. Quite a ways. But there she is. We just drove 3.5 hours to look at this. The inside of the cab is pretty rough. Definitely needs some tidying up, really just cleaning up and, maybe straighten up the wires, whatnot. I have a feeling the issue with the outriggers is going to be a not a solenoid, but a it's another part. It's another little switch that activates the solenoid. Can't think of the name right now. This one's got a chart here on the back. Allowable. It's not the best, but not the worst. Price is definitely right. So we're back from our crane expedition yesterday, and got a buyer called me last night on these 2 scissor lifts. They've been sitting for about a year, and we went ahead and made a deal on them, so he's going to take them off my hands. So I'm kind of glad to get rid of them. And he's just kind of starting out, so I think a little bit of cleanup and stuff like that. He'll have a nice little starter set of scissor lifts for his company. Gonna have to show them how to back a trailer up. So we're slowly but surely getting stuff out of here, piece by piece. We'll get them on the trailer here. All right, we got it all loaded. He ended up only wanting 1. We thought he didn't think he could put 2 on his trailer, so we just gave him 1 for a heck of a deal. Now they're headed all the way back up north. They drove about as much as we drove yesterday to go look at that crane. Like they're up in Stockton, which is not quite as far as what we went, but yeah, they're gonna be heading on back. So that was partially successful. At least we got one of them sold. And actually I told him I was going to give them both to him for $2,100, and then he only wanted the one. I said, well, you got to have it for 14. Well, we're back out at the ranch. Got another buyer on a couple of these antique trucks. He actually brought a vintage semi out here to pick them up, which I thought was real cool. I'm going to show this truck to you here in a sec. Hope we can get him up there. That's my only worry. There's one little spot up here that's kind of tight, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's got a Jake brake on it. It's got a loud Jake brake on it. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's pretty sick. And there's the spot I was worried about. Let's see if he's got it. I think he can do it. Now he brought it right on in. Okay, we're gonna start with this one here. And he asked me if he could run the excavator. I said, go ahead. If somebody's gonna tear something up, I'd rather have him do it than me, so I'm fine with that. He can't hurt the excavator. Well, we gotta say goodbye. Nice to get somebody out here that actually knows how to load something. He's actually said he might buy all this stuff, so now he knows where it's at. He can just come out here and load it. Right up on there. Hopefully he gives this thing a good home. They can do something cool with it. It's pretty good. Just about got this one on. Put it way up there in the front. All right, now we got the box fan frame going next. Went fairly smooth so far, knock on wood. just kind of holding it, keep it straight in the air. This one will go on next. I guess he's gonna set that last cab on top. He even talked me out of these 2 burned up trucks. I know he's gonna take those to scrap and probably get, I don't know, $600-700 a piece for them. I gave them to him for $300. Now he's got this one to load up, and I think he's even gonna try to get one of these on, and he's out. Okay, he's got a 3-point harness here. We'll see if it balances. Yeah, I'm glad I let him jump in the machine. Oh yeah, it's gonna get it. Hope we don't tear up the cab too much. Piece of cake. Swing it right around. Hasta la vista, baby. This is a cool old truck. Oh, Mac. I think he said it was a 66. So he's all authentic, antique vibed out here with the 66 Jake brake, low boy, and these old trucks. Hope he does something cool with them. About the last piece we're going to get on. I hope he doesn't scrap those. Kind of have a feeling he might. I don't know what all that would be worth as scrap. Could be worth more than what I just sold it to him for, obviously, or else he wouldn't be out here doing it.